Hello and welcome you crazy people to Tabletop Oddity. My name is Jay and today I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Legion. It's Friday. We've had an article from Fantasy Flight Games and I can't lie, I am slightly disappointed for a couple of reasons. It's just an article talking about the ATST, but overall I'm a little bit... I don't necessarily think FFG are handling the hype train very well now. Andy from Blackjack Legacy made a video about that, saying like he felt like they let the hype train go off, and that was in early December, and I didn't really agree. I thought, well, the game's still quite a way out, so we'll wait. However, it's feeling more and more likely that the game will be coming in February. Like the game's gone to like on the boat or whatever it is. And some stores, like there's a Spanish store that's got the demo and that kind of thing. So, and apparently Australian retailers have it. So there's a feeling that the game is due, but the hype train seems a bit meh. Now I don't know, maybe that's just because I want more and I'm not getting it. But yeah, that's it. So I mean, we'll talk about this preview and we'll talk about the Spanish stores because there's a few interesting like things in it, but this isn't necessarily the craziest news. It's not like we've got some amazing news or anything like that, so just keep that in mind. Let me go on the right thing. So the article we got today is called Massive Destruction, and I'm not actually going to talk too much about the ATST. I might have said something crazy. What I want to talk about is here where it says, right, so the ATST unit along with the Airspeeder and 6 other expansions are releasing at the same time as the core set. What are these 6 expansions? Because if you include the accessories and the ones that we already knew about, so the Speeder Biters, the Stormtroopers and the ATST and the 3 Rebels, that would equal 8. But the accessories are in its own separate like category. If you just included the expansions, that also equals 8. So we're not sure if Veers and the Snowtroopers are actually coming at the release date or not. Like, it's still not very clear. And I think that overall that's part of been my problem with the articles. Like the combat one, when it was talking about suppression and stuff like that, I didn't think was very clear. It was quite confusing to understand, and it sort of raised more questions than it answered. Now, I know they don't want to give us the rules fully, but I would say don't confuse the matter. That's all I was really asking. Like, I feel like they confirmed something here, or did they? Either they've confirmed Veers is coming or they've not. If Veers is coming at the release date, does that close the door for the Rebels having a new a character, a commander, and a unit being released at the same time? Even if that is referring to Veers, even if Veers is coming at the same time as the core release, I still don't think it would close the window or the opportunity for the Rebels to get an announcement and a release at the same time. I was really, really expecting either the Rebel units today or a proper release date. As I said, it feels like it's getting closer. So yeah, we're still confused. Confusion seems to sort of be the story of the day. A lot of these previews aren't really saying much if you've already seen the demos, so it is that. If you're interested in this, I do recommend reading it. There's a couple of interesting things in it. It shows all the weapons, but one of the interesting things is that if you have Arsenal 2 and you get a card or a unit that gives you, in this case it's a pilot, Arsenal 2, they combine and you get Arsenal 4. So taking that card, that targeting scopes on your Imperial Stormtroopers makes sense. You can actually get precise 3 basically. So that was interesting. It does show you the weapons if you want to have a look at the weapons. As I said, I'm not necessarily going to go through this. It does show you General Weiss, so that you can I presume that's Weiss. I actually don't know how you say that. So I can't remember from the films, but yeah, there's a few like interesting tidbits if you're interested, but we don't really learn that much new. So that's the article. This was me showing you The fact that the accessories are separate, again, we don't know if Vias is coming or not. Well, we know he's coming. We don't know when he's coming. Along with the snow troopers, they might clarify that, because it sort of feels like they were trying to clarify something, but they never did. But yeah, there we go. So the reason I said I'm like disappointed, two reasons. One, I feel like if the game is close, they're letting the hype down. And why might the game be close? Well, let's have a look at in Madrid. I'm not going to try and pronounce the gentleman. I may not be a gentleman. I actually don't know if that is a male or female name. So I do apologise. These are pictures taken from a Spanish store. We've also seen a leak from Australian retailers possibly having like the boxes and stuff like that, the actual retail boxes. But apparently that's because they're made in China. They don't want to ship them all to the base in like America and then ship them out. Well, I presume the warehouse or the distributors in America. They just ship them straight to Australia just to sort of save costs. I think that's the reason that has happened. Oh, just hit the mic. You can't really see much in that. That was obviously Darth Vader. There's some of the models in the bag. It is only the demo one. I can't imagine the official one coming like this. I can't imagine your core units coming in this. Some images in Spanish. I'm not really happy with the way that the barricades look there, but it doesn't really explain. Maybe that's just the startup. We think you don't get the full rules. You get like the tutorial in the box. The full rules are going to be online. Just a couple more images. We've possibly seen this one already from the Spanish leak, but this is the store that has it. This is them with the models on the table looking like a demo game. Looks pretty legit and real. Just another image of that. Some more images of that, and a lovely gentleman there with a lovely head. So yeah, there's it feels close, right? It feels like, you know, Australia's got it, the Spanish stores have got it. It feels like we're reaching a crescendo of people having it, and it's gone on the boat. The game, it will be coming out in either February or March. Probably could even be late Jan, but I think we're probably cutting a bit too close for that. So if it's February and March, wouldn't now be the time to build your hype? Wouldn't now be the time to announce fears and stuff like that, or your new layer or something like that? I mean, maybe they're going to build it a quicker crescendo than I'm giving them credit for. It just feels like they've dragged it out quite a long way. I feel like I would have preferred like more news coming in, like just give us nothing until January and say more news coming in January, and then every week, boom, boom, something interesting. It feels like with the previews, we've pretty much just got the stuff we already knew, especially if you're a follower. I guess if you're new and you just want the website, you just go on their website or something, you might not know, but who in this day and age does that kind of thing? Who does that kind of thing? So the hype, meh. Release date, probably soon. I mean, it feels like that. And yeah, I think that's probably about everything. We learned like a few little tidbits and stuff like that. I wanted something interesting, and I wanted to make a video. And we didn't really get something interesting, so I thought I'd make a video anyway. So I do apologise if this isn't that interesting for you. I just wanted to share my thoughts about it at the minute. If you don't know, they seem to come out with an article every Friday for Star Wars Legion at the moment. That didn't quite pan out over Christmas or just before Christmas, but it's pretty legit like that. So yep, I'm going to continue. I've got some terrain to make. I'm going to keep doing that. I would love to see the terrain rules. I always say that. If you've spotted anything that I have messed up, then do let me know, or you know, anything interesting. We still don't know. Are they including those accessories? Are they including Vias? We don't know. And if they are including Vias, is that ruling out the Rebels? I still would say not. I reckon they just wouldn't announce it there. So it was just a throwaway comment. Ooh, bed face. But yeah, that's everything. Hopefully, hopefully you enjoyed this video, but hopefully you're with me. If you're really into this game, you're possibly slightly disappointed, but so am I, and at least I've shared that with you. And I'm hoping the next couple of weeks we build this up, we get this high, this train starts running, we starts rolling, and we're all on it, and it's a great time. But if not, we're not. So anyway, yeah, do have a most beautiful day. I'll see you next time, possibly next, well, I mean the next kind of video like this will probably be next Friday. Have a beautiful day and goodbye. Bye guys.